let me know when you're ready. Good evening, everybody. This is Davey Jones, live from our Pizza Hut in Bucyrus with Coach's Corner West on the WQEL YouTube page. We've got Bucyrus, we have Whitford, and we have Buckeye Central tonight. Our show brought to you in part by Adam Weiser and the Associates in Advanced Fiber Technology, Coach Tim Plumley at Mohegan Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation, Matt Studer, Spitzer Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Kia, about east of the Richland Mall, Rob Weston Edgefield Animal Clinic, Marion, Matt Ramsey, Sean Ziegler, Drew Young, and Frank Highland, and everybody at Bucyrus Blade, serving our community and worldwide markets since 1951. Roger Brown at Wicks Lock and Safe, South Poplar at West Warren Street, Bucyrus. Coach Tim Plumley joins me right now, and we'll have some players on a little bit later. Coach, Tough loss to Northmor 27-7. There were some virtues in this game. We were quoted by Dan Messerschmidt as saying, we were much crisper, played with more intensity than last week against Danville. Our defense played great. Talk about that.
I thought the defense played really, really well. Statistically, it may not look like that, but they were out on the field a lot. We played pretty fast on offense, and a couple times they made first down, so they were out there on the field. But the kids did real well with the game plan. We were physical up front, and they just carried out everything they were supposed to.
All right. In fact, Bucyrus defense controlled Northmor for the entire first half of the game and well into the third quarter.
Yeah, it did, and we were doing real well with it. We had a 7-0 lead, and then they started. They hit us deep a few times, and we had to fight back, and we eventually did kind of get our confidence back. But at that point, we hadn't done much offensively in the second half, and that's really what did us in.
Offense kind of struggled the entire game. A couple of things we can talk about the offense. First of all, hardly touchdowns came on defense.
That is true.
Randy Banks picked up a ball and ran it back 63 yards for a touchdown. But Bucyrus' offense just didn't respond.
No, we had some moments and we had some good plays, but we didn't put anything together. That's on me. We could do a better job of getting the kids ready. And then we also made some critical mistakes. When we got down there close, we had some what I would call mental errors, and that just hurt the drive.
One of the things I did notice when I put the box down, 12 penalties, 98 yards.
Yeah, that's just right. The penalties, and then there were some assignment mistakes as well. And that's on the coaches. So we got to make sure that we get the kids ready to go. And we got to make sure that we have the focus and intensity in practice, that we eliminate those penalties.
Tim, one of the things you were quoted as saying too is we need to run the ball more. You talked to me about that last week. Virtually everybody knows we've got a really good quarterback. We've got a lot of good receivers, and they pretty much expect us to throw the ball. You've talked about this in previous shows all season long. We need to learn how to run the ball.
We do, and Northmor is very good in the middle. That we struggle in the middle, but we are working on that, and each day we're getting better, and we have to continue to work on that because it's really hard when you're not balanced. There's a lot of pressure on everybody when we throw it as much as we do sometimes.
Yeah, it's kind of a nice problem to have too. You've got a really good quarterback, great receivers, and a lot of people will be drooling just to have your passing game.
We do have a bunch of good receivers, and Alf has a good quarterback, and we have some good linemen. We just have to put it together up front and keep working on our physicality and our technique, and we'll get it going.
One of the things that I noticed just from reading the article in Crawford County now from Dan Messerschmidt was the fact that Northmor used to have gotten in the same division as we are, but we're out a lot more players in the team. You keep moving people, fresh bodies in and out, it gives guys a little bit of a breather. We don't necessarily have that luxury.
We do not, but at this point, that would just be an excuse on our part. there's 11 on the field, we got to go out and do our job. They did substitute more than we are able to, but we got to go out and play.
All right. You used your depth, they used their depth to wear you down. 210 yards of offense in the second half. That's what they started doing. They still wrote about halfway through the third quarter.
Yeah, it was pretty much after we scored 7-0, they kind of come back and hit a long pass, and we kind of got our head down for a moment, and you have to respond. One play doesn't make a game, and those are all things that we're learning.
One of the things we were talking about that passing game, Malachi gave us 16 of 35 for 174 yards, a pretty nice evening's work. And look at all the receivers you got: Joe Rader, Lane Bartow, Cam Lewis, Randy Banks, Mason Gebhardt. I think there's a couple of guys.
Yeah, we have very good depth. They all can catch the ball. So I mean that's one of the reasons why we do throw as much, but we need a little more balance. We don't need to be 50-50 as far as yards go, but we need to run the ball a little bit. Or be more successful in running the ball.
You've got your best runner, your best rusher, Lane Bartow, 13 carries for 44 yards. Probably need a little more.
Yes, we do. We do need more than that to keep everyone honest, and it's just the way I think the game's best played.
All right, we're going to break for a second. We're going to go back. We've got Nate Zering, Jacob Green, Kevin Cohn, and Coden Cutler. Did I pronounce everybody's name right?
Yes.
All right, good for us. We're going to be talking to you guys here in just one moment. Our broadcast coverage on the WQEL YouTube page, brought to you in part by Canada Smith and everybody at Waycraft Industries. Rod Steiger, Pizza Hut, Cyrus, and Downey, the host of our show since 1992. The Burkhart family, Burkhart Farm Sales, your Case IH dealer on the Manette Winchester Road. Life Freely, Ty McDougall, Freely and Company Insurance Company in Washington. Jeff Gooder, Monarch Body Shop in Dutchtown, and the Ohio State University in Marion. Big Ten education close to home. All right, let's go. We got Nate Zering up first. Nate is a junior O-line and D-line. Buddy, you look like an O-line and D-line guy. And you're not going to be playing point guard in the basketball game, right? No, okay. You need that microphone just a little bit closer. And let's talk a little bit about being on the offense. So you guys are getting better. Are you gelling? You feel like you're gelling at this point of the season? Are you coming together?
I think we're coming together a bit more, and we just need to work on our fundamentals.
All right, what type of fundamentals do you need to work on without giving away the entire game plan?
We'll start throwing working and making mistakes.
All right, so it's. I think a lot of people have a misconception when you're as big as you are, look like that. That it's just broad and bust, and that's not necessarily true. You got to use the weight out through the years as well, right?
Yeah, we've got to work on your assignments.
All right. So you look for improvement in this ball club?
I do actually.
All right. Listen, I appreciate you stopping by. John, thanks for sharing some time with us. Up next, we've got Jacob Green, and Jacob's way at the other end of the table. Jacob is a sophomore, tight end, and defensive line. What do you play most?
Both.
You want to play both equally?
Yeah.
All right, which do you like better?
Defense.
Defensive line?
Yeah.
All right. Like getting after it?
Yeah.
Like to get in there and get the quarterback down?
Yes.
All right. Talk to me about how your defensive line is gelling this year. How's it coming together?
I think our defensive line is doing really good, and I think we can work on outside contain a little bit more, and our fundamentals and staying in the cash.
All right. So again, we're right back to the mental aspect of the game as opposed to the physical, right?
Yeah.
All right. What kind of goals do you have for yourself the rest of the year? Individually and team. Individually, that's okay.
It is, I want to get the 13 sack record before I graduate.
All right.
And then team, I want to win.
All right. Good. That's good. That's a good goal, buddy. Thanks for coming by. Next we got Ken. Is it Kevin is a junior wide receiver and a corner. Talk a little about your game. I mean, you did quite a bit of you.
Yeah, I did. I started defense, and then I occasionally come on offense when I need to.
All right. Talk a little about the season so far. You got going into your belt, 7 games left to go. You see improvement in this ball club?
Yeah, I see improvement. I think we have great potential in our team. We just need to have better communication amongst the team.
All right. And what kind of goals do you have for yourself in the rest of your individual as well as team?
For team, honestly, I just want to have a positive win record.
Okay.
And for goals,
That's pretty good. Positive win record is very, very good, buddy. Thanks for coming by. And finally, you got Colonel Crawford, right? Yes, sir. And Colonel is a offensive and defensive lineman. He looks like a lineman as well. Would you like better offensive defense?
I definitely think I love it both ways. There's definitely some equal to both.
All right. And what kind of goals do you have for yourself this year? You see improvement in the ball club?
Honestly, I do, yeah. Just from I've been out for a while, just like being on the sidelines. I think there's a huge improvement from our first week to definitely.
We had an injury or?
No, just like improvement as in the team together. Like that's what I'm talking about. Well, I'm not on that. I had one. I got one really bad. I just
Really?
Yeah, today about this like that.
I didn't know it still had one.
Yeah.
It's you're healthy now?
That's correct. Yes, sir.
All right, so, and what kind of goals do you have for yourself?
For myself, it's definitely get in, definitely play to show that I'm a senior that I can go on the field, show what we started something about, and really get out there and just be a team, be a brother with them.
I'm glad you're healthy now. You coach your friends.
Yes, I am.
All right, I'd like to have him back. Good, thanks for coming by. We're going to talk a little about a very tall order coming up this weekend. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you about that. We'll talk about it here in just a second with your coach. That comes up in one moment. Our show brought to you by Luann Krebs at River's Edge Embroidery, Screen Printing and Signs, Route 311 right across from the Marion Depot. Dr. Erica Shearer at the Cyrus Veterinary Service at 22 West Mary Street. Dr. Thomas M. Britton at Clubview Vision Center. Mike Kleinite at Credit Residential Lending, the Cyrus, Mount Gilead, and Marion. Also, North Central State College, Mansfield, the Crawford Success Center, Bucyrus, and Wendy's downtown Bucyrus and Upper, the final Rash Cyber, Final Insurance Group, Bucyrus again. Coach, we were talking about a big order this weekend. You do have a big order. Colonel Crawford is one of the best teams in the league, and they certainly have proven that. I think they're undefeated.
Yes, they are.
And so you got to work that out for you, and without giving away a game plan, keys to success against a team like Colonel Crawford.
Well, I think our keys, we kind of mentioned coming off the Northmor game, we got to limit our penalties and then mistakes that we make that hurt our drives on the offensive end. I think if we come out and play with the same intensity defense, that'll give us a chance, but offensively, I think we need to, protect the ball a little bit, have less penalties, and I think we need to be a little more balanced.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
And, they can't expect us to throw the ball all the time.
No, we throw it a lot. We'll probably throw a bit more on average than most teams, but we can't throw it every time.
All right, Coach, appreciate you and the guys stopping by. Thank you so much for sharing some time with us. We'll look forward to visiting again next Monday. Right here at Pizza.
Thank you, brother.
Coach Tim Plumley and the Cyrus Ribbon will be up with the Whitford Royals in just a few minutes on 92.7 and WQEL YouTube page.